The government of Cameroon apparently has no shame or remorse. After the bogus presidential elections, the regime has now shifted gears. Time to reward its hand clappers and punish its detractors. Less than 48 hours after declaring Paul Biya winner of the presidential elections, Clement Atangana, president of the Constitutional Council, is getting a new residence in a posh neighborhood of the capital, Yaoundé. Not only was Mr. Atangana brought out of retirement to trumpet his appointer's victory, but the government is shamelessly shelling out 272,659,992 francs CFA for his new mansion. Anybody who does not find the timing of this suspect must be living on the moon. The government is turning a blind eye to piles of trash that abound in the city and other more pressing needs to build a mansion for the corrupted referee of the elections. This is not a slap in the people's face. The government is running over the people with a man diesel truck. Almost concurrently, the same government has succeeded in using TUTU Muna against her own brother. Akere Muna was found guilty of forgery by a kangaroo court in the well-publicized case. Many Cameroonians thought the lawsuit was simply ridiculous. Barrister Akere Muna had claimed his innocence from day one and remained adamant. This is what he had to say.
Well, firstly, we have to be clear that my sister is her right to seek recourse from the courts, as any other Cameroonian. She has her rights and she has the right to defend them. And if the court has to go to court, you know, she can do that. But what bothers the family, and should bother every Cameroonian, that ours is a large family, but there's only one person who is bringing a suit. And the fact that the suit is against the judgment of 2002, which made my late brother Daniel administrator of the family estate. So how am I concerned? You know, I didn't benefit anything from that.
Exactly.
So it is suspect, as one can say. But I'm saying that, you know, as a lawyer, it's a ridiculous suit. It's laughable as a suit. But you know, she's within her right. And the Cameroonians who question the timing are doing so rightfully, because things I'm seeing and hearing, it's so clear that, you know, some people think that they have gotten the thing that will stop me, but I think they have deceived themselves, because it's a non-matter. We'll go through the court and go through the mechanisms, and yeah, so I think it's only fair for any Cameroonian to be able to go to court, even if it means foolishly.
The erstwhile man of law was handed a 3-year suspended prison sentence and a fine. Once again, whoever does not see or have an issue with the timing of this is begging to be put in a mental asylum. At this juncture, it is worth looking at the curious case of TUTU Muna. This shabby and dishonorable character, without any qualms, sided with the regime in place to discredit her own blood brother in his bid to run for president. The disgraced former Minister of Culture has shown to the whole world how desperate she is for relevance. This is pure witchcraft. What a strange coincidence that you only decide to sue your brother when he decides to run for president. Not a single family member sided with the hag in this case. Anyway, your connections to Laurent Esso, the current Minister of Justice, are well known. You allowed yourself to be used as a pawn in their deadly dance of defamation, probably hoping to get another ministerial portfolio. Mindful that You were also under investigation by the authorities for indictable offenses during your tenure. You chose to put your brother's neck on the chopping block in exchange for your freedom. You were well aware that your no-nonsense brother was never going to reward you for something you never earned. We understand that you are not as successful as your brothers, but by God, what really possessed you? Before suing for inheritance, can you please show what you have earned through hard work and dedication? You have not only insulted your family, but by extension, all Anglophones. All the haters of your family now have more ammunition to denigrate, defame your brother, and question his ability to lead. Shame on you, TUTU Muna. Your father is turning in his grave at this moment. Anyway, enjoy whatever package Laurent Eso and his god Paul Biya offer you. We wonder if this malicious regime will stop here. They are probably plotting on how to make Professor Maurice Kamto your next victim. To Barrister Akere Muna, we understand that many continue to tie your late father Solomon Tandem Muna's legacy to you. They are fully within their rights to have their opinion, as unfortunate as their conclusions may sometimes be. However, not only did you seek a coalition with Professor Kamto, which was the only chance the opposition could possibly have, but you were humble enough to hand him the driver's seat. You sacrificed personal gain for greater good. You also had no issues declaring your assets for all to see, as should be the case in a real democracy. The youths should remember this as they continue to strive for a truly democratic system. Your sister has sided with Luciferian blood drinkers, but they will not reduce an iota of your successful career as an attorney. To conclude, there are many TUTU Munas in the Anglophone struggle who will stop at nothing to sabotage others so they can have exclusive access to funds and power. Why, Ama? Ama, why? Why? To all the Amas in the Anglophone struggle, your selfish actions have exposed you all. It is only a matter of time before you start having rotten eggs thrown at you. Thank you all for your kind attention.